Okay, today we will see simplification of radicals or how to simplify radical number. Previously, we see that exercise 1.5. Now we see simplification of radical, uh, and we will start by doing this activity. Let us do some of them. For example, evaluate each of the following and discuss the result. Here we see three example A, C, and F. We by jumping one letter we will see all of them. Let us start cube root of negative 2 the power of 3. Let us simplify this. The question says that okay, cube root negative 2. Let us write the question first. Here we have cube root of minus 2 the power of 3. As we see previously, cube root means when we write without radical. First we have here minus 2 or negative 2 the power of 3. Again we have cube root means 1 over 3. We put here 1 over 3. Sorry, here and we can multiply 3 times 1 over 3, or we cancel 3 by 3, we get minus 2. So the answer is minus 2. And again we see another example. Here we have fourth root of negative 5 the power of 4. Let's see this also. Fourth root of minus 5 the power of 4. As we say previously, we rewrite this question without radical. Minus 5 the power of 4. Again we have here the power of 1 over 4. Here we have 4, so we can put this fourth root like this. Then we can multiply 4 times 1 over 4. 4 over 4. 4 over 4 means 1, so we get negative 5, and we can also cancel 4 by 4. We get minus 5. Here we have. Let us add another example. Not minus 5. As we know, not minus 5. Sorry. Here we as we know, 5 times 5 times 5, we have this is the plus, because it is even number, so it is not negative, because when any number and radical, it will be positive, because when the power of the number is even, it will be positive. Because let us multiply this negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5. So here, as you see, negative 5 times negative 5, negative 25. Sorry, not negative 25. Negative 5 times negative 5, positive 25. And again, negative 5 times negative 5, positive 25. Because negative times negative, it will be positive. So because of this, we when the power of any number is positive, the output of that number will be positive. It is if it is odd, the number may be negative or positive. Let us do question number E, letter E, as it to the power of 2. Here it is very simple question. Square root of square root means here we have 2. Square root of 2 the power of 2. So uh, sorry to check this. Let us, as we see before, to the power of 2. The power of, here we root means by reversing the number 1 over 2. 2 will cancel by 2, and we this is the positive number, so positive 2 is the answer. And let us add one question for you. Okay. It is simple. It is the same as a given number. So does the sign of, as we discussed here, as we discussed before on the example above, question number 1, does the sign of your result depend on whether the index is odd or even? Yes. As we see, if the index odd number, if and the number is negative, the output also negative. If it is even number, it will be the answer will be positive for any number. So it will be depend upon the even number and the odd number. As we know, as we know, if uh, let us see again. Can you give general rule for the result of A is the power of n, where A is a real number and n is odd integers if n is an even integer? Uh, thank you very much for this question. As we see, the question says that here we have n is root of a the power of n. The question is like that. Okay. What you say, if n is odd, if n is even, if n is even, if this n is not, if this n is even, even, we have our result will be absolute value of a. This means it is if a is negative or positive, the answer is every day positive. There is no negative answer for n is even. So if n is even, this in the same as that number. If n is even, the answer is positive number or absolute value of n. And again, if n is, if n is odd, if n is odd, sorry, if n is odd, if n is odd number, if n is odd number, if n is odd number, the answer is a, not absolute value of a, because if it is a is negative, the answer also negative. If a is positive, the answer is positive. For even number, the answer will be positive number for any negative and positive number. So the answer will be positive for any negative number. If it is n, if it is odd, the answer is negative or positive. Those are the answers. So we conclude that from this activity, if n is odd integer, the answer will be maybe negative or positive. If n is an even number, the answer will positive number every time or absolute value of a. Here we have the definition. Here we for n is root of a the power of n is equal to a if n is odd, and n root of a the power of n is equal to absolute value of if n is even. So this absolute value means if the is negative or positive, the answer will be positive answer. Let's see some example. We do before, for example, if you take this 5 root of negative 2 the power of 5, the answer will be negative because this n or the index is 5 and the index is 5, it is odd number, so the answer will be negative as a number is negative. uh, another exercise here we have this also is if another example here we have another example. Cube root of x to the power of 3, the answer is x simply. The if because for any odd number it is positive or negative answer. For any even number the answer is positive. So as we see, square root of minus 2 the power of 2, as we see this number is negative, so the answer is positive because it, as you see, n is a positive number, so the answer will be for any negative or a positive number, the answer will be positive. So we will another simplification of the following. Y square root of y is the power of 2, it is y absolute value you can, because it is even number. So another example, here we have another example. We have another example. B says that cube root of minus 27 x the power of 3. Let us do this example. As we know, cube root of minus 27 the power of sorry, here there is no any power, sorry, we can check another the question again. Sorry, here we have minus 27 x is the power of 3. We can write this question, rewrite again as cube root of 3. As you know, minus 27 means it is the same as minus 3 the power of 3. So x is the power of 3. As we know, we can take for both cube root of minus 3 x is the power of 3. We can take one common number because since they have the same power, we can take one of them. So we can write this question like this, is equal to minus 3x the power of 3 again the power of the cube root here 1 over 3. So 3 will be cancelled by 3. We get that minus 3x, because it is, since the power is odd number, 3 is odd, so we put the number as it is negative. So if it is even number, we can cancel this and we make a positive number. For now, answer is negative 3x. This is for example. For this we can do another example. We have so much example here, you can do it by yourself. Let us do C. Question number C says that 25 x to the power of 4. Let us simplify this. You can simplify. And simplify this. 25 to the power of 4. X to the power of 4, sorry. I think it is, yes. So, 25 means, as we know, 5 to the power of 2. So, square root of 5 to the power of 2. 5 to the power of 2. Again, we can write this x squared. The power of, again, we have here 2. Right, like this. Again, we say that, as we know, here we have square root, means here we have 2. So we can write this 5x squared, the power of 2. We can take one of them. Here we can take one, since we have the same square root. We can write like this. Again, we have here we have a square root, means 1 the power of 2. So we can cancel these 2 by this, so we can get that 5 square. The answer will be 5 square. So we can check if we are doing the same. Yeah, here as we see, uh, we have 5 square. Question letter C. Again, we can do another example. All are the same. For the root of this is not simplify, because it is not out from the square root. Okay, here also we can simplify some example. Here we have simplify each of the following. Simplify each of the following. The question says that simplify each of the following. Let us do the question letter A says that square root of 48. Square root of 48. Let us see it again. Square root of 44. Let us simplify this. Square root of 48. 48 means, as we know, 48 means cube root, sorry, square root of 60 times 3. So, as we know, of 16 will be out like this. We can write, because 4 times 4 it is 60. So our answer is like this. It is very simple question. If you have a question, you can subscribe the channel and leave your question under comment of this video. Again, we can do another example. Let us do C. C says that 4 the root of 32 over 81. 4 the root of 32 over 81. I think the question, okay, yes. We can write this again like this. 4 the root of, we have to make the same with our index. Let us, this means 16 times 2, and we have again 81 means 81 means, sorry, 81 means 3 the power of 4. 3 the power of 4, which means we can out this 60 means to the power of 4, to the power of 4. So 60 will be out like this: 4 over 3, the power of 4 root of 4 root. Let us cancel in that again, sorry. this small space. Let us write again. The question says that here we have 4, 32 over 81. So this means 32 means 216 times 2 over 81 means 3 is the power of 4. So as we now 16 means to the power of 4. So 4 we 2 will be out. Here we have 4, and we have 2 to the power of 2 over 3, 4's root of 3 2. So the final answer is this. So we can check from our we are correct. So this is all about this radical simplification. For yesterday we will do this exercise 1.6. For today it is enough. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. We will tomorrow we will see exercise 1.6. And if you are not joining us, please subscribe the channel and join. We will continue by doing all exercise or mathematics exercise in ቲዩብ ዛሬ እንግዲህ ራዲካል ሲምፕሊፊኬሽን አይተናል። ሲምፕሊፊኬሽን ኦፍ ራዲካል አይተናል። ነገ ኤክሰርሳይዝ 1.6 እናያለን። ቻናሉን ያልተቀላቀላችሁ ሰብስክራይብ አድርጋችሁ ተቀላቀሉና በየጊዜው የምለቃቸው ትምህርት የማቴማቲክስ ጥያቄዎች እንዲሁም ቱቶሮች እንዲደርሳችሁ ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው። ለዛሬ በቃናት መልካም ጊዜ ይሁንላችሁ። ደህና ደሩ። ደህና ሁኑልኝ።